Welcome back, and this week it was finally time to put the story of Gav's brick arches to bed. As you know, this job has turned into a bit of a saga, with the original bricks crumbling when we went to repair them, finding out that the bricks on the window arch were a completely different colour, and then all of the trouble we had trying to track down suitable replacements. But luckily, a visit to the local reclamation yard sorted us right out, and we were finally ready to go. And even though he had never done a brick arch before, was about to set himself the challenge of completing not one, but two over the course of about a week. We wanted to get these done as quickly as possible, which would mean we could have our lovely window fitters return to get the last window and our back door in. This would be very exciting and a step towards the house being properly watertight. A few days later, Gav was back to take out the form and even give it the ultimate test of standing underneath it. Luckily, his work held up in every sense of the word, and no injuries were had. Then it was time to start on the window. And unfortunately, the weather wasn't particularly on our side. So to give the lime a chance to set, we had to create a little tented area to protect Gav's work. And just when it was all going so well,
4, babe.
Yeah? Yeah? What?
The f***ing things fall out.
What do I do?
Oh, f*** off.
What do I do? Get acra?
Oh, there's that under it.
Has the acra moved?
It just all fell forward.
Hang on, let me go see.
I'm gonna have to take it.
No, wait.
Oh no, all the bricks have come out. I'm gonna have to take it apart.
Surely if I can get this up a
No,
bit.
because the whole it's all coming apart. I need to take it down.
As you can imagine, filming stopped quite abruptly after the collapse of the arch. But after taking a couple of days off to cool down, Gav went back and got it finished. Then it was time to continue on our stairs.
So the plan for today is that I am going to paint strip this staircase. Obviously it's pretty worn. There's quite a lot of the paint's already come off, but for us to be able to treat it for woodworm and make sure that it's fully protected before we put it back in, we want to get all the paint off. So yeah, that's the job for today.
Very excitingly, we've also just become ambassadors for Watertight, who are a family-run company that are based in Bristol and produce all of their products in the UK. They specialise in DIY products, and they've kindly given us one of their paint strippers to try out on the stairs.
So to do this, we are actually going to use the Watertight Paint Panther paint and varnish remover. We've obviously used the peel away stuff before for the beams, but this you can do in the same day. So you kind of put it on, and in 10 to 15 minutes you are meant to be able to scrape it off. So we're gonna see how that works. You have to put it in a jam jar, or in this case sliced pickled beetroot jar. and yeah, then you paint it on, and then you scrape it off. So let's see how it goes. Hopefully it's as easy as it says on the tin. Yeah, look at this. It's just coming off.
Unfortunately, having grossly underestimated how much paint was actually on these stairs, we ran out partway through the first side. Otherwise, we could have just kept applying it until we got down to the wood. But as I still had plenty of Peel Away 1 left, we were able to move over to using that. We've got Peel Away 1, which is a Baratine product, which we used on the beams in the other room. So I've still got loads of that left. So we are going to use that on the stairs because it, as it says, can take up to 32 coats of paint and varnish off. They use it a lot in like restoration projects as well, just because of the way it reacts with lead paint. It kind of, the way it reacts means that you can strip it and it stops it being harmful to the environment. So we are going to give that a go and see how we get on, and hopefully we can get this all stripped, because once this is stripped we can get it back in. Gav's obviously going to rebuild the tread that's broken. We just put on the paste, put the blankets on, and they work overnight. I think you can leave it up to 72 hours depending on how much paint there is, and then you come and scrape it off. So hopefully that will do the job. And there's nothing like being prepared for a job. And as it turned out, that not only had I not realised how much of the paint panther I would need, but that we also only had a few peel away sheets left. So we were only able to work on about an additional quarter of the stairs. But progress is progress. After 24 hours, you could see all of that deep red paint literally being sucked out of the wood. And then we were able to peel off the papers. Scrape off the remaining product. And then wash any of the remaining paste off. This has come off really well. I mean, there's still some bits in there, but it's really good. See this?
Better than when you've done it with a joist.
Oh, yeah.
Ready, steady. What's that? Shut up now.
I think she's getting a bit confused by like the shadows and stuff as well.
Ready. Ready. Steady. Enough. You're getting all bitey. Why do you? I wish you just didn't get bitey. You'd be nice to play with if you couldn't get bitey. Go on, out of the way. Go on, over.
Come on. 1, 2, 3. Hang on.
Lift it back this way. Go on, move fingers.
Okay. Right. Got a bit to do.
Yeah, but at least you're just pasting it on.
Yeah. I think the Paint Panther. Yeah, I think the Paint Panther worked really well. I don't think we realised how much paint was actually on these stairs. I thought it was just like, when you look here, it looks like it's just a wee bit of paint, but it turned out there was layer upon layer upon layer of paint. So then when we used the peel away, that's worked really well. I only had some of the, I had loads of the actual stuff left, but I didn't have the blankets or the sheets that you put on top, so I only had enough to do up to here, and yeah, it's worked really, really well. So I think that's what we're going to do now, is put it all on, and then by tomorrow we should be able to get this all stripped, and then Gav wants to get it into the house. Gav, do you think I need to do this bit again?
No, the bottom bit I'll say is alright. You're sanding it anyway.
Just sand it, so I'll need to spray that with the thing, won't I?
Yeah. You're going to sand and paint them, yeah?
Yeah, I think we're going to have to paint them just
I
because...
don't think, especially when you're never going to match that new one I've done.
No. Yeah, 1 part peel away neutralizer to 4 parts water.
Oh yeah, you can measure in that then, can't you?
Yeah. Easy peasy.
And finally, neutralise the wood. By neutralising the wood, it counteracts the peel away and allows you to paint over easily.
Right, paint, you are not long for this world. Off you come.
And once the delivery came in, we were able to crack on with the rest of the stair and the newel post. I would definitely say there are pros and cons to both products, and if something had less layers on it or you were short on time, I would definitely use the Paint Panther, as you can get to work in under an hour. But in the case of these stairs, where there was just so many layers and we weren't working to a deadline, the peel away would definitely be my choice.
put enough on, but it is coming off.
That's annoying because I'm done this one.
But I think it'll be alright. I think once we wipe it down as well, I'll probably get everything we need and the rest can just be done with sanding anyway. It's really satisfying when it comes off.
We haven't got every scrap of the paint off, but as we plan to give the stairs a really good sanding, we should be able to get any of the last bits off then ahead of painting. Also, you may have noticed whilst we were paint stripping it, the bottom of the newel post was rotten. So next on Gav's list was to get that repaired. Now, believe it or not, this is the kind of job Gav really enjoys. Forget demolition or anything like that. Give him an afternoon with his chisels and planers and he's a happy man.
The sun rose up right above the highway. Black, blue, red, yellow, golden skyway. It's like the day that you jump into the wind. I can't go back down to that water again. These old muddy shoes keep on walking streets. Someone's bride buying Egyptian sheets. The window display of some little store in town. And there's my reflection against the morning light. Hello, Mr. Ghost, Mr. Skeleton White. You'd better comb your hair, you better wipe that George clay off your brow. You'd better stand up straight, man, these people hardly recognize you now. Lord, carry me like a sailing ship. Comfort me before I slip around the dark side of the moon. All this spinning around hurts my head. I just sit here lonesome for you. There's a million things I would rather do instead. I know it takes a lot to change a worried mind, and I know it takes a year to see a warm summertime. But I'm made of nails, man, made of tombstone and tall, tall trees. But a tombstone fades and the nails will rust. Tall oak trees, they all turn to dust. A little every day, it's so slow that you can't even see. I guess I'll try to find another thing to be. Lord, carry me like a sailing ship. Comfort me before I slip around the dark side of the moon. All this spinning around hurts my head. I just sit here lonesome for you. There's a million things I would rather do instead. I just sit here lonesome for you. There's a million things I would rather do instead.
There's something really lovely about the fact that these banisters were handmade so many years ago, and now Gav is back repairing them, mostly by hand, to hopefully have them last another 100 odd years. The stair renovation will definitely be a long process, but they're starting to take shape and we are loving them. Thanks so much for watching and supporting the channel, and if you haven't already, please do like and subscribe, and we'll see you again next week.